Hello everyone, welcome to another video on this channel. We're going to talk about Lucid today because the stock has been going up for the past 3 to 4 days. Now, what is happening and how high can this stock potentially go? Now, the past days we've been basically going up because of the Aston Martin deal and also because of the investments from Saudi Arabia. So, definitely positive news for the stock and for the company. And this was highly needed. When we zoom out, we do see that yeah, it's just absolutely terrible. And I think most of you already know this. Now, the big question, of course, is from this point on, where can we potentially go? Now, interestingly, we have that 50-day moving average, which is the leading indicator for this stock. Now, you can see that it's the green line, and we went above it for like 2 3 days, then got down. We got rejected there in April. We got rejected there earlier in April. We got rejected there in February, and the last time we crossed that was just before that huge move up when we basically squeezed to like $17. Before that, we also got rejected there in October 2022, and we got rejected there in September 2022. Interestingly, today the stock touched that level. As you can see, the high of today was 694, and that level is at 696. So yeah, we're really close to breaking above the 50-day moving average again. Now, of course, as we saw, one break doesn't necessarily mean that we are going to move up huge or we're going to have a new trend, a positive trend, but it is very important for the stock to settle above that for a longer period in time. Last time we did it was some sort of support, but then bad news came and the stock dropped 16% that day. When we're looking more into the past, we also see that basically ever since the drop below it in beginning of 2022, we only for like a few weeks were able to stay above it. The rest of the time it was constantly below. Next resistance then, of course, naturally would be the 200-day moving average, but yeah, we haven't really been close to that except for that big squeeze, and then we even closed below that and never got close again. So if we would be able to break that $6.96 level in the upcoming days, at least a 50-day, then I would be watching a gradual move to the 200-day moving average, the blue line. So as that will come down as well, of course, the upcoming days and weeks, um, we'll be eyeing a level of approximately the highs of the past runs up, the small runs up, which are naturally at around $8.15. So from this level on, that would still be a nice gain of around 20%, which is still possible when we are about to break the 50-day moving average. Now, on the longer term, we're going to look at the weekly. We do see that there are still some zones far away. We do see the orange line, which is also quite a strong resistance area, currently at $7.60. However, I do not really see that as too much of a problem as we were able with that squeeze to break through that. And if you look at the past, it's also strong in a resistance, and we haven't really been able to get above that besides that big squeeze. So that's also still a big level to watch on the long term, that 20-week moving average. And then, of course, the area and the 200-day. So there are between that $7 and $9, there's still a lot of resistance. And in my opinion, to be completely bullish on Lucid and to be really certain that this stock is definitely going back to at least, of course, it probably won't go back to the 40, 50, $60 anytime soon, but that area we were in 2022. So I'm saying like area between the 15 and the $20. That area, for me, I would be completely bullish on that if we were able to break the 200-day. I would like to break that area at the same time when we break the high of April. So approximately right here when these lines intersect. So basically around July, August would be maybe a good time if we were breaking that level back then to buy into Lucid. On the downside, there's still, of course, the support we have, and that is the trend line, and of course also the all-time low here that is sitting at around $5.40. So that's of course also an interesting level to watch if you are planning to work with the stop loss or you are just planning to sell the shares if it's not going any higher. So in short, we have few big resistances. The first one is that 50-day we got rejected on for now, but of course could still move higher today or tomorrow or next week after the 4th of July. And then on the longer time frame, we do have the resistance level at around $7.60 and the high of April, which is sitting at around $8.20. So that those are the levels to watch. Please in the comments let me know, do you think Lucid will break through all those levels and regain a bullish momentum and eventually get back to that 14, 15, 16, 17, $18 level again? Or do you think this will be the rejection and we're going to fall back to the support at around $5.50? Let me know in the comments. Also, please let me know if you want to see other stocks on this channel being discussed. And then I hope to see you all the next video.